Viper for this game, right? That's where your timing's really going to lie.
It's just been slowed down a little because KP is more underfarmed than he typically is.
Right, there's the Chronosphere at the bottom lane, ready to go with the Sunstrike. They also have the Fissure as well. They're going to pop the Cinderin ultimate just to make sure that Hao does in fact go down. Moo's opportunity to be able to respond, might be able to get a turnaround kill on Kezu, and he does shortly before the Time Walk was ready to go. Right.
So at bottom,
there is a relocate opportunity, but they're going to be, oh, nice Hex immediately thrown out. Now the figure dead, turn around, Kezu's going to get popped. Doesn't even manage to get off the Chronosphere, and now the relocate comes in. Spectre pops that ultimate. They've already cleaned up the Wisp, so they're going to go for Yapzor next as Hao tries to chase down his enemy. KP's going to help him out by throwing out the Doom. Oh, Era needs some help, but unfortunately the Wisp gets sent back at just the wrong time. Era is forced to use his ultimate to be able to survive. Moo gets hit by the Sunstrike. He's dropping lower and lower, needs some assistance, and here comes the Wisp just in time to be able to keep him alive. Era looking for two, but is only going to get one. Moo manages to survive, and that's going to be a wipe, leaving both Moo and KP to be the big victors.
They're still trading, they're getting something out of the map, and they're refreshing their cooldowns.
Oh, Chuan runs in, hexes up a Fort Spirit, but they're still going to be able to catch up to Koifa with the dagger. He's going to look for a little bit of jump away with Ghost Walk, but Kezu responds with a nice three-man Chronosphere. That's going to be Kaka down first. Now they turn around. The Impale, as well as a Finger of Death, going to be able to blow up Kezu. Looks like the Invoker was able to skedaddle away.
They're always going to be strong, regardless of what phase of the game you're in or what kind of lead you have. So it's not like Newbee necessarily want to go for the 5-man, but...
Round 2 of going on to Hao. He does have the Haunt up yet again. Kezu waiting and is now going to jump the Chronosphere just in time to stop that TP. Spectre thinking that perhaps he could keep that that Haunt alive by just TPing out.
Yeah.
Newbee are going to respond in kind, though. They're going to get a pick off on Kezu, it looks like, as they've got the Doom ready to go. And Kezu's not getting away, certainly not with that Purge.
Hey, Era's making his way up with the Doom down. This might be an opportunity for him.
Chuan's ready to counter-initiate, though. He gets the Earth Spike. Beautiful Hex, and Era is blown up. Chuan set that up beautifully. He knew. He's like, okay, Kezu's dead. I don't need to do anything about that. All I have to do is wait for Era to poke his head out, and I can get us an extra kill. Unfortunately, bottom lane. Oh, they actually brought the Viper back. That was not the play, as Yapzor was ready to go. Maybe Moo is actually still good, though. The Deafening Blast, and now an Earth Spike comes in. They get both of the supports, and Moo will survive through all of that. TP's away casually off of 300 HP. Roshan already down to 3k HP. They're just about to come in with Moo, though. They're going to see Roshan about to die as Spectre pops that ultimate, gives them all the vision they need. Can they actually grab the Aegis? No. Era managed to pick it up. Kezu drops the Chronosphere, zoning out the rest of Newbee and catching Moo inside, but they're trying to pop it. It's just not quite enough. Meanwhile, Hao goes for a quick pickoff, tries to TP out immediately afterwards, but Era is able to stay on top of him with the help of Yapzor. Oh, Hao actually getting a save there as Chuan comes in at the perfect time with another disable. Era has to pounce himself over the trees to get out. The natural flow of the game where no Diggity
has a gem. They're going to see KP here.
Oh, jump in. Echo Slam immediately jumping. They're going to follow this up with the Eul Scepter. They're going to try and save this fight, though, as the Spectre ultimate comes in. Yapzor's already low enough. He managed to get off the Fissure, though, blocking in KP even further.
So tanky.
And they've definitely got him dead. But is it going to be worth it for no Diggities? They're going to be losing so many members, especially as Era tanks the Doom at the last second, which means he will fall as well. 3 down from no Diggity. Chronosphere comes in, catching Chuan, and they will get a second kill on this, but Newbee are still going to be very happy with this trade-off.
They might have the angle for this.
Yeah, they've still got him. KP. He's going to be ready to just blink, straight up Doom Kezu right before the Time Walk can go off. And again, the big high ground defender of no Diggity ends up falling. And immediately, look what no Diggity are doing in the top lane. They're going to try and respond by jumping Hao.
This is a hero that is going to take you a while.
Yeah, you would have to have the biggest Echo Slam. In fact, they're just going to need a stun to be able to stop that TP out. They do get it, though. And Hao, he's got to relocate coming in. Era immediately abandoned ship. Trying to stay ahead, has his pounce ready to go, but not going to be in time, it looks like. Pops the Manta, trying to dodge some of that Infernal Blade damage, but now the Haunt is going to continue to chase him down.
Yeah, they're just going to go for it behind Moo. They know he's got 3,200 HP, no MKB or anything to speak of. They're going to have to make some sort of play happen at him.
A seemingly impossible task ahead of no Diggity. They're going to need the teamfight initiation of their lives. It's going to start with Era jumping onto Moo and manage to get the Silver Edge proc onto him, but there is going to be save. Nice relocate in the back. They did get the Chronosphere, but only catches one. Looks like he tried to catch the Wisp as well, but no such luck. Yapzor going to have to pop the Echo Slam shortly before he dies, but again, not really much of a dent being put in Hao. Just keeps on going straight for Kezu, while the rest of no Diggity retreat back to their fountain as Newbee take full control of the no Diggity base.
Yeah, there's almost nothing that Diggity can do now without their two big team fights. They're just going to call it at that point, but we had complete control of the game for the last 20-25 minutes or so.
Very cool, calm, composed play from Newbee there as they extended it into the late game. They knew they had the advantage. They knew they had essentially already won as long as they didn't make any mistakes, so they made sure to just build that advantage. We're into the jungle as Moo is leading the way with his invis charge. They know Diggity knows something is up as they just threw out the scan near the ancient area, expecting that perhaps the Batrider was going to try and come in from the side, but it's full wraparound behind bottom lane where they're going to be able to catch out Kezu to start with, slowing him down with a sticky napalm. Era's going to be next. He's going to be the target of the lasso. Kezu is going to be run down a little bit further, but Cindery managed to come in time with the shallow grave. Unfortunately, that TP is going to be canceled, and Kezu is most certainly dead, but they did manage to get out with the Era. First blood goes down. Quick turnaround kill as Chuan ends up going down to the right clicks of the two supports, but unfortunately, now No Diggity have no response as Newbee are going to dive deep into the tier 1 tower with Hal leading the way with the help of Kaka's movement speed. Yapzor managed to get a double stun, goes for the right click on Kaka, knows he can't really do much there, and just tries to buy a little bit more time while Moo chases down Cinderin. Has all the sticky napalm stacks in the world, but is going to be slowed down by Era just in time. Maybe Moo, he can't right click yet. The lasso's about to fade, and now Cinderin is going to fall as the Firefly is able to clean him up. Era no longer having the rage, is still going to stay behind Moo though, hoping to be able to catch him out still.
If not, they're going to make their way into mid. They actually see
they
Quake Fight. They're going to play for this ward.
Yeah.
And they didn't go for the D ward despite knowing that there was definitely a ward up there.
Yeah, now they're going to be caught out because of it. Free kill on Koifa. Era trying to run in, see if he can get some sort of turnaround kill, but everyone from Newbee is more than healthy enough. Now they just need the full retreat. How? Not actually TPing out. They're going to relocate in with Kaka and KP. They're going to fight this one out. Disables going on to KP. They're going to identify Kaka first, but this does cost Kezu his life as I believe KP is going to be able to run him down. Shallowgrave comes out at the right time. Meanwhile, Era goes on to the Batrider who completed the TP out. KP has to dive in real deep in order to get that Kezu kill after the Shallowgrave saved his life initially and is now going to go for a TP way himself. Newbee, meanwhile, Chuan and Hao battling it out with Yapzor, but looks like Chuan is dead as Hao parts way with his support.
Still, that's well worth it for them. They were able to get the kill on the Tinker. Setting up. They want to kill Era. They probably can too. They've got way more than enough damage here.
He's got the rage, but it might not matter as the lasso goes down. Hao is able to pop the Manta and they just right-click Era to death.
Maybe they can get the initiation onto this Juggernaut.
Is the sort of corner that Newbee have managed to back No Diggity into. That they're getting anxious. They know they have to take a fight, but it might not be the best fight unless, oh, what is practically a Ravage coming out from Yapzor as he managed to stun 3. Still, though, the Omni Slash is able to go out, and Yapzor's going to die because of it. Now Era's being dragged away by the lasso. What started off so good is going to end so badly for No Diggity as they're just falling apart. All they've got is the March of Machines, but it doesn't do anything against all this sustained of Newbee. Look at them. Healthy as a lark.
Like just frontlining KP, understanding that he just cannot go down.
KP does a decent amount of damage to the tier 3, backs out at the right time as the Primal Roar comes out, but the Force Staff resets the positioning of the fight, and Newbee will be able to retreat unimpeded.
No real way to set this up. Hal probably just drops the healing ward and goes to town on this tower.
Oh no, Koifa immediately blinked on and Omni Slash by Hao.
Yeah, he has to buy back. This is the only hope. He's got to keep the spam up.
He knows Koifa's public enemy #1. And it's worth blowing a big ultimate for that one as they just do not have much high ground defense without Koifa, who's going to be forced to buy back in order to defend. I think they were setting up behind the Tinker essentially.
Yeah.
Who's going to be Boots are traveling in, but now they see KP. They realize, oh no, this is terrible, and they're going to lose Cinderin and probably lose Yapzor as well. Moo.
Oh, he's just getting kited around right now by Moo.
Dodged the Earth Spike, backed himself up, then got some more sticky napalm. There it is, the guaranteed kill on 2, right outside the Roshan pit. Pops the spin, Hao, maybe a little bit early. The Roar is going to come out. They're going on KP. They're actually going to be able to burn through some of his mana here, but now the Primal Roar turnaround as Chuan throws that onto Yapzor as he tries to make his initiation, but absolutely nothing goes off. Koifa dies in the background as Hao jumps him with the Omni Slash, and what was seemingly an inevitable GG call finally comes out from No Diggity as Newbee established their dominance very firmly here in the wild card stage, continuing their 2-0 streak all the way through.
Yeah, they played that so well. It was hard for Dig to find any holes in that strategy. The farming efficiency with how many jungle stacks they cleared, they know that Dig liked to slow down the pace of the game, but it was a really excellent play by them.
All right, well done by Newbee. No Diggity still have one more shot to be able to get into the 2 slots from the wild card phase.